Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, April 2nd, and this is Flosstube number 38.
Thank you for joining us, guys. This is a cross-stitch channel, and we do a little bit of quilting, so hopefully you found the right channel.
Absolutely. A little bit of everything.
And if you haven't found the right channel, stick around and maybe you'll like it.
Exactly. So it's been 3 weeks since our last video. We haven't been doing much of anything at all.
We were supposed to do a video last weekend, but we decided to go shopping instead. So,
well, that was part of it. The week that we were supposed to do the video, work had been absolutely insane, and I did not have the brain space to do a video. It's like, let's do retail therapy instead. So we went to see Julie at Reflections Framing and Stitching. We have plenty of haul from that, so you'll see that later on. It was good. It was really good to see her again. It had been way too long.
And she was super busy, which is great. And
yes.
I love seeing her busy like that.
Yes. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Got to make sure you're all in this.
I'm all in.
All in. So we do have some questions. Oh yeah, what were you? Did you do anything? Just at the table.
I've been shopping for appliances. If anybody is doing any remodeling or home building or anything, you know how hard it is to find appliances. So it's just been nuts. 3 weeks of like nonstop shopping for appliances.
Oh yeah, I could give a house update too. There's not much of an update.
What else have you torn out? That's the update.
Right, that's the update. We started painting the bathroom, so that was more of a let's just get some color on the wall and just have a happy place. We're still painting the bathroom.
That was the only room that was not torn up previously. So
that's not quite true, but we're working on that this weekend. We're gonna have to cut stitching and quilting time down a little bit just to make sure that we keep moving forward with that. Yeah, it's been, there hasn't really been anything else. Oh, we had an owl last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got owls too I need to tell you about.
Yeah. I let the dogs out last night for their last hurrah, and Magnum started barking, and he doesn't normally bark in the evenings. Does his business come back in. So I go out, and an owl is just yelling at him, and he's yelling at the owl.
Did you see it?
No.
Okay.
But I got Jim to come over, and then he wasn't hooting or anything, so I sent Bandit out, and as soon as Bandit went outside,
he flew away?
No, he started hooting and hollering.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I think there was 2 of them, because there's one much closer to us and then one across the yard.
I wonder if they have nests. I don't know much about owls, but
they'd have to, right? They're predators. I know that much.
I mean, is this the season for laying eggs and stuff? Is that why they were there and not moving away?
That's a good point.
Anyway, out at the airport, I've got 2 owls.
Yeah.
One is staying on one end of the runway, and one is staying on the other end, and you can always see him out there.
Really?
But the one on the one end of the runway is white, and he's probably yay big. Okay, so probably
14 to 18 inches.
Yeah, he's tall and he's big and he's all white.
Is he a snow owl?
I don't know.
They've got the round face.
Yeah.
The round line around their face.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's got a line, but
okay.
I have to look at him closer.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some research into owls. But the one on the other end of the runway is white and gray, and he's got the prettiest pattern on the back of his wings. So, yeah. I don't know if they've got a nest or something.
Are they just hanging out like on the ground, or are they in the tree? There's no trees.
No, they're on the ground and they're sitting on my runway lights. Yeah, so it's really cool to watch them. I need to do some research and see what I can figure out about owls.
You know enough about eagles. Now it's owl time. Okay, so that was
I'm learning about geese because
aviary lesson.
The little goose is sitting. She's laid 6 eggs on the eagle nest that she took over. So that's cool.
She just came into a mansion.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, so we do
enough about fowl.
Have a couple questions. Georgie had said, so this isn't actually a question, but it is really informative. So she said, here's some information on Lowry stands. The silver gray stand is powder coated, and yes, we did verify that as well. To care for your Lowry stand, you occasionally put beeswax on the screws and give the tightener a spin around a few times to distribute the wax. Fire Poppies in the U.S. also sells Lowry frames and supplies, and their shipping is reasonable. So after our video, she decided to bite the bullet. So I hope that's really working out for you. A comment on Fire Poppies. Mom told me this week that Fire Poppies is actually closing.
Yeah, she put out that her last day is the 24th of June.
Yep.
So that's pretty sad, but
sad
good
for the community,
them.
But yes.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to be retiring and just traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Taking advantage of their life, which is fantastic. Elvish Mist had said, Terry, why are you doing your Halloween calendar individually? Are you going to sew it together?
So if you remember seeing my Christmas calendar, I did those individually, and I had a reindeer that I changed them out every day. I had a magnet on the back of them, and I changed them out every day, and I'm going to do that with Halloween also.
I was looking for your witch, but you took them all down.
Yeah, I took it down, yeah. So I've got a metal witch that I'm going to just change them daily, like a little calendar.
Yeah. DJB Quilts had asked, she said, if you do a tent stitch when you're using a single thread, do you use 2 threads in your tent stitch? For example, on 30 count. So traditionally on 36 count or 40 count, whatever you choose, you would do it 1/1. So 1 thread over, not 1/1, excuse me, 1 thread over 2 threads, so 1/2. So she's asking, would you do 2 threads in place of that 1 in doing a tent stitch, so your half cross stitch? I've actually never done anything on that small of a count. What I have done is on 25 count over 1, so it's a much smaller stitch than if you did 36 count over 2. So absolutely test it out. I would try it. I think you would need to do 36 count 2 threads over 2. But I don't have any experience. So good luck. Test it out. See what you can find out there. So Giselle had asked, she said, you mentioned the pattern by Silver Creek, something flying. Could you give me the full name? My husband likes anything airplanes.
And this actually, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, will be shown in the haul also. I'm going to take it out of plastic.
Maybe.
I hate when things crinkle. So it's Silver Creek Samplers Flying Lessons. And it's related to Halloween and witches, but I thought it would look cute hanging on my wall at work for Halloween. So that's why I wanted it.
Yep.
So. It says Dusk to Dawn Fly by Night Aviation Institute.
I love that. Joyce, Jamie, what color floss are you using in your tree trunk on Temperature Tree? So Joyce, you'll actually see that. That's in my whips today. But I am using Classic Colorworks Cocoa Bean.
I love that color.
It's working really nice. Yes. Kate, would you please explain how much coffee tea you use when dyeing your fabric? Mine is much darker, and I like the look of yours. I would like to know how much RIT dye you use. Last time I used half a teaspoon, and it's still a little darker than I would like. Any help would be appreciated. So it has been quite some time since we dyed any fabric.
The coffee tea dye, we just kind of threw some in there until it was the color that we liked it. But it all depends on how long you soak it, and most importantly, how long you bake it. Because the longer you bake it, the darker it gets.
Yep. Longer you soak it, the darker it gets. So you add all these together and it compounds. The more tea you add, the darker it gets. Or more coffee, because the coffee gives it a little bit of a darker feel to it too. It's been probably 2.5 years since we've done anything like that. So we don't really remember.
We dyed a lot at one time.
We're
still going through it.
Yes. We did use Priscilla and Chelsea's video, though, to help us with that. We just took what she used and really kind of guessed. And I think I'm throwing out some numbers here. I don't know if I remember correctly, but I want to say like 4 of those really big tea bags. And those would be...
I was going to say 4 or 5. So.
Yep. And probably...
Those are the extra large tea bags.
Yeah. 8 to 10 of the little tea bags. Something like that.
Coffee.
No, I meant tea.
Oh, okay.
When we did the little tea bags.
Okay.
And then coffee, 1/4 cup? Does that sound right?
Well...
Of instant granules.
I was going to say, didn't we use the coffee that came in the little pods?
One time, yeah.
Okay. Because you don't want to put the loose coffee in there. Unless it's instant. Check out Priscilla and Chelsea's video because we can't remember.
Yeah, it was instant. in regards to RIT dye, though, what we did, I used Michelle's, let's see, Farm Girls video on RIT dyeing, and I don't know if that's still up or not. But
she's moved a lot of her stuff to Patreon now.
The key with RIT dyeing is if you get a white plate, whether it's a ceramic plate that can be washed or just a whatever, the paper plates, and you pour just a little bit on there, you can get a feel for how dark it's going to be. With RIT dye, you can always add more water and it dilutes it. So that's something to keep in mind. If you get it too dark, you can dilute it a little bit. But test it on just a piece of paper plate, or you can even do a little piece of fabric too to test that out.
And definitely start lighter than you think you need to be, and then just always add more.
Yep. And again, with RIT dye too, you know, the fibers only take so much dye. So yes, the longer you leave it in there, it will get a little bit darker, but it gets to a certain point where it just won't get any darker. So you can always double dunk it. That's an option too. If you want darker. If you want lighter, use more water. And again, we're not experts on dyeing on it in any level, so we just wung it. So Kathy had asked, she said, can you show a picture or a short video of your Lowry stand setup? I am curious about the corner clamp. What size Q-snaps work best with it? I usually do 8x11 or 8x17. I was wondering if that's too small a size for the clamp. And does the clamp keep your work more stable? So do you want me to go ahead?
I was going to say, as it turns out, we recorded a video 3 weeks ago after our last video, and we just have not edited it.
Well, we're going to have to reshoot it.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll have to reshoot it.
So now, yeah, go ahead and answer the question.
I have used my corner clamp, and it works really, really well. It does hold it really stable. Your 8x17 will be slightly unstable, but if you need to, just add something underneath the opposing side of your Q-snap. A box or something, anything to keep it up a little bit. I have used, and we do use an 11x11, an 8x11, 6x11, anything like that. Those all work really good. The smaller they are, the more stable it's going to be. The smaller they are, the closer you get to the clamp, though. So that can always be troublesome.
And I haven't actually used mine yet.
I do find it works really, really well with the Q-snap. I like that a lot. That setup is probably my favorite. So yes, we're hoping to have a video that will help you out a little bit. It might be a little bit, so sorry about that. Sophia, I'm new to stitching. Can you sew fabric to a stitch piece with that the borders are too small for finishing?
I would think so, as long as it doesn't show.
Yep. So it depends on how you finish it.
Yeah.
If you're looking to wrap your fabric around the backside, you can sew fabric on to give it a little more stability. You will have that extra seam on the back, so it might be slightly thicker than expected. If you're sewing it into like a pillow finish or anything like that, I think that's perfect to sew some fabric on because you're going to have to anyway to put your back on it.
I've actually done it before on my monthly samplers that I cut too small or they didn't fit like I wanted them to. So, yeah.
Yeah, just find a pretty fabric and showcase it like that. Perfect. Gina, I so enjoy watching your videos. Daughter for sale. Yes. I don't know. We'll see.
I wish we'd have named it that.
Yeah. We'll see if I'm still for sale. Jamie, do you have a finishing idea for your snowy string? I don't. I don't really have any finishing ideas for any of my works. I do have plenty of little boards that I could put it on. It's just a matter of doing it. Found some boards at Hobby Lobby probably like 2 years ago. There's some in the unfinished wood section too. Other than that, I got nothing. That's it. That's what I got. Allegro stitches. Do you ever worry about the acid when coffee tea dyeing? So you did a little research on this.
I did some research. And basically the answer is, I'll have Jamie read a little bit of that, but the answer is no. I'm not going to live long enough for that to affect my piece. And the stuff that I'm doing now is not heirloom stuff. So, yeah, it's probably going to end up in Goodwill when I die anyway. So
is that piece P-I-E-C-E or P-E-A-C-E? Both? So what Mom had found out, let me find it here. So yes, Coffee and tea is acidic, so do keep that in mind. It is acidic. Eventually, this will degrade your work, as all acids do, which is why with with heirloom projects, you mount them on acid-free anything. Coffee will degrade your fabrics less than tea. Tea will degrade it in 30 and 40 years. Coffee dyed fabrics will last 75 to 100 years. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I am too.
Again, we're not stitching anything heirloom. Any pieces that we care a lot about, like my full coverage, I don't do coffee tea dyed or anything like that. So
yeah.
Hope that answers your question. I'm glad you did the research though, because I would have just blabbed through that. Linda, did you ever enter your view from the window? Linda, no, I have not. I do plan to do that this year though. Last year, I had a lot of work stuff going on. We had a 2-week road trip where we were all over the state, and that was at the same time that the fair was going on, or the entry for the fair.
Yeah.
So I did not. I do plan to this year, though, and I'm hoping for a ribbon, crossing my fingers.
I think you should get it.
And then the last thing. So Stitches Well with Vodka on Instagram. I am so sorry. I have not responded to your message. You sent me a message asking what our shirts say. And I wore this shirt again today so I could remember to tell you what it said. And I apologize, I don't know what your YouTube name is. But my shirt says 912 United. So then it is a company just like Till Valhalla and Nine Line Apparel. But it says, the day that there was
no race, religion, or political parties. We were just all Americans.
So this is in reference to 9/12/2001, the day after 9/11. So we were all together as Americans fighting for us.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. That is the end of our questions and comments. Thank you for those.
Okay. Good job.
I did not read as many comments as I should have this time because work it fried my brain. I can't remember anything this week. I'm forgetting everything. So,
let's do previous finishes.
let's do previous finishes. You're the only one who has previous finishes.
Sorry, I got a message, so I got distracted. I did this last year, and it used to have a third little hanging thing on it. I got this board from Walmart, so it fell apart like things from Walmart usually do. This is a free pattern from Waxing Moon Designs called Checkerboard Bunny. It was free last year, so check out their blog or website. It's on 32 count mink by R&R, and then I changed most of the colors to make it more pastel. And there was also a border around it that I took the border off. And I just finished it on this little piece. I think underneath it said like something like Happy Spring. And I just covered that up with a bow and some carrots and eggs.
It's still really cute, even without the third thing.
Yeah, I'm debating just leaving that little third thing off and leaving it like this.
Sure. That is just cute.
Yeah, I think it turned out good. But if you didn't see it last year, I wanted you to see it because I'm starting to bring out all my spring and Easter decorations.
Okay. Whips.
Okay.
You want to go for it?
I can. You want me to go first?
Yeah, let's do this.
So I was working on Winter House Trio, Spring House Trio. I always call it that. And I did complete it. So there's my piece. What do I want to say about it? This is on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. And I changed most of the fancy floss to the DMC equivalent.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I did this on all together. I think I put 3 stitches in between the grass at the bottom, and that's how I spaced it out. And I did not put the border around the outside edge that came on the individual pieces. But it's cute. It turned out bright. I think I probably, hindsight, would have done that spring a little darker.
Yeah. You always can.
Yeah, I could.
You could do it in this rhubarb, which is the darker pink.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty. And you like red anyway.
I do, yeah.
That's just...
So that's a thought. I don't know if I'll do it quite yet because I was excited to get it finished. You guys get it, right?
Oh, wow. You've gotten a lot done on that.
So let's talk spring.
Let's talk spring.
By Hands On Design.
It is starting to get springy around here. It also snowed the other day.
Last time I told you I was bored with it, but I picked it up and put just a little bit of color in it. I need something white behind it. Okay, so that is done on 30 Count Grape Ice by Weeks Dye Works. And then I'm changing, I think, just about all of the colors to just whatever I have on hand.
Stash conversion.
Yeah. They're similar to the called for colors. I just didn't have everything, so. Got a few little blue raindrops started and some green leaves, so that got me excited to keep going.
It's bigger than I expected.
That word.
Did you?
Well, I put it on sideways too. I don't know why I did that.
Well, hopefully
I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it'll be fine.
Then these, I got the whole set. I was in the club. It's Hip Hop Chock Full. I got, what is there, 6 of them?
7.
7 of them. I wasn't crazy about them. I was going to do them as giveaways, and I looked again. And I decided that, oh, it's kind of cute.
And we changed colors, too, so that helped.
So I added purple instead of the pink leaves. And then I'm putting it on 32 Count Natural by Zweigart. This is fabric that I get at Hobby Lobby. And I love this fabric. I mean, it compares to me as good as any other high-priced fabrics. I love working on it. I think I pretty much have kept all of the called for colors with the exception of I'm taking out the pink and putting in the purple for the flowers and then changing the jar from really tealy to something else.
You actually changed all the colors.
Did I change all the colors? No, I don't think
your green's different too.
Okay. So maybe, well, I don't know.
Yeah, your green's different. Your orange is still Pumpkin Harvest, so that looks good. Your white is chalk just because we had a ton of it that came in those kits.
Okay.
Yep.
So really tealy is now Blue Beatrice. I added Plum Paisley for the flowers. Pumpkin Harvest is the same. And then I did 4-leaf clover for the green. It was called for Bean Sprout. And then I'm keeping the chalk for the white.
And those are all Classic Color Works except for the chalk.
Just when I think I'm all prepared, she throws something in there to correct me.
We gotta tell the people the stuff. What else you got?
I think that's it.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I felt like I did more, but you'll see that in the quilting.
That is true.
I did some quilting.
That is true.
Okay, your turn.
So my whips are gonna look like I had my crap together and knew what I was doing, but there was 8 or 9 days in the last 3 weeks that I didn't stitch at all, and probably a good 5 or 6 of them that I only had 15 minutes worth of stitching. So I kind of lost my stitchy bug. Really, I don't know what to stitch on.
You have so much to do with your house. I think you're overwhelmed.
And work.
Work is just killing you.
So I did start, I actually put them in order this time on what I worked on. So Country Cottage Needleworks, I started my March cottage. I actually completely forgot I started this. So then I asked Mom, I'm like, did I show this already? Or is this a new thing? I just got a little bit of the roof done. This is on Coffee Tea Dyed Monaco. Yeah, I did change all the colors, but we'll go through that when I finish it. I also started Let's Talk Spring by Hands On Design. Same fabric as Mom, 30 Count Grape Ice. Yeah, Grape Ice by Weeks Dye Works. And I just have these 2 little letters.
I guess I didn't realize you got the Grape Ice too. I was thinking you got some blue, but
nope.
That was on that other one. The Spring by Cricut Collection. I did yellow and you did like green.
Yep.
Okay.
Like this green right here. Because I started it too. I worked on my temperature tree for a little bit. This is from Stitching Mommy on Etsy. So this is a temperature tree. Each leaf represents the high for that day. I did redo my colors. I talked about that in the last video or 2 videos ago. But they're working out a lot better.
Those are really pretty.
It's way more representative of what is actually happening. And this is that tree trunk that is in Classic Color Works Cocoa Bean. I'll get in a little bit closer. I'm trying to remember where it was, but there's a day that had a 30-degree drop. And we had a day this week too that had a 30-degree drop. We had thunderstorms and it was like 75 degrees, and then the next day it snowed. It was like 40 degrees.
What fabric was that?
Oh, good point.
You said
Color and Cotton, Garden Path, 32 count Lagana. And then I did show this last time, so you have seen this one. This is Season Blessings 2. I did the Spring Bird, and I actually finished it.
So much smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's so cute.
Yes. Called for colors. Fabric is 32 count Stars Hollow Blend by R&R. And just is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
There is a design element in there. That's what we're going to call it. So I had to add in some extra leaves to fill in some spaces, but looks good. It's worth it. This was all the first week after our video, and then this was this last week.
You always get motivated after these videos.
I do.
It drops off.
I started the Spring Cricket Collection. I am doing this one on 32 count Lentil by Lakeside Linens. It is green, and it is a Jamie start. Because there it is.
Oh, there's some green on there too.
Yeah.
You just can't see it.
It's way more prominent in person, I promise. And I didn't iron it, but that's where I'm at. But it started now, so that's what matters for me.
Did you start at the back side, the end?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
But that green shows up a lot better.
I struggled with the S. Once I got past the S, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was about the S that just, I couldn't get past it.
There's a seal or a snail on it. Does that matter?
No, it was the S itself, and I think it was just because it was striped and it was too pale of a pink.
I don't know if you can see that at all. But the G is also striped like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I also started Bloom Chock Full. I did the pillow, or I'm doing the pillow, hands-on design. But this is that set that I wanted to do all of the pillows in this series. So I want to make sure I'm starting them within the season. So I at least have it started. I'm doing it on 14 count Chalkboard Black Ada. I am changing up all the colors. And really by changing the colors, I'm just picking a different red and a different green. But that's where I'm at on that one. And then this one I started working on yesterday or 2 days ago. Frosty
You've
Mornings.
gotten quite a ways on that then.
This is my Mill Hill kit, Frosty Mornings. I'm doing this on 14 count Pewter Ada by Zweigart. And this is where I'm at. So I only added this light blue down here and like 5 rows in the tree right there. That's
really neat. I like that one.
Yeah, I just want to keep looking at it. I'm hoping to work on that a little bit today. So yes, those are my whips.
Yeah, we have a stitchy lunch date today, so
we do.
Maybe we'll get something done.
That is the hope.
All right.
You want to show some haul?
Haul. Let's do haul.
Yes.
I've lost it. There it is.
Let's do haul. It has not moved.
Okay, so we got our Color and Cotton for March. Have we
Fabric
not
of the
showed this? Yeah.
No, we got it like the day after we showed our video.
Okay, so hopefully you guys have gotten it by now. This is called Limestone. It's just a very light.
It looks
brown.
like limestone.
Yeah, it looks like limestone. It's very
Absolutely.
light brown. I love this fabric.
I call it a gray. A grayish.
Yeah, gray.
Looks like limestone.
Yeah. Pretty.
So then we got our haul from Reflections.
So then I got Silver Creek Samplers Flying Lessons, which I've shown you.
Mm-hmm.
Once you go, I go.
Okay.
Or I go, you go.
We got Waxy Moon Designs Autumn House Trio because we don't have this one. We also don't have the summer one either.
She's ordering that, right? Did we have her order it?
I don't. No, we're going to wait on that one.
Okay. On Prairie Schooler 2022 Santa. I'm going to do this for my grandson because he loves penguins.
Then we got Scattered Seed Samplers, Spring Messenger Pen Keep.
And we both have that kitted up, and I think we're probably going to start that this coming week.
Yes.
Plum Street Samplers, God Bless America.
I want to sing that song every time.
This is her new release, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then this one is absolutely adorable. New York Dreamer, Freshly Baked Apple Pie. And she did it in a rolling pin, which I think is really cute. But it shows different types of apples and colorings and stuff.
Indigo Lane by Brenda Gervais. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. And then you want to show the back too, because that's a part of the pattern.
It's like a little pin cushion or a little box or something.
Little drum. This one was released last year, but I had to have it. Plum Street Samplers, the Gather In. The colors are phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a horse in it.
I could stitch autumn all year long.
Same.
If I didn't have so much other stuff to do. Hands-on Design Season 2. I am trying to work on Season 1, or the first one. Some of these are just a little bit cuter, so I think I'm going to do a set for home, set for work, or I just might drop the first set and do these.
I think you should switch gears and just work on these because it makes you happier.
Yeah. They just are not as whimsical. I like these a little better.
Yep. Little House Needleworks, Liberty 1776. This is one of her newer ones. Well, not newer ones. I meant older ones. It's from 2011, but I had to have it. It's been on my wish list since day one. I'm like, it's time to buy it.
Yeah. And then I got Hands-on Design. Let's talk quilting.
Because you have to.
Because, yeah, I'm going to put that on my room, on my wall in my sewing room.
We still need to get the stitchy one, I think. If I'm not mistaken, we need that one.
I think so, too. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that one yet or not.
A Turkey's Thanks. This is from Luminous Fiber Arts. This is one of her new releases. We do Thanksgiving around here, so all things turkey. Love it. And it's more to stitch in the fall. It's more fall.
What I didn't come away with was the Brenda Gervais pattern that I wanted. Seasons something house, her house seasons.
I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one with all the houses.
Yeah.
Different seasons.
But that's
Seasons of the Heart, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
I'm going to get it.
Yes.
Go ahead with that one.
This one is stinking cute. Primrose Cottage Stitches, The Witch Next Door. Mom and I ended up kitting this up the day we got home. We kitted it up immediately.
And then we got one of Julie's personal designs. Mm-hmm. Are you taking it out of there?
I'm going to read the bottom.
Okay. So it's a, what do you call that?
Band sampler.
Band sampler. And it's called?
She designed it.
Faded Worries.
AKA The Murder Poem.
The Murder Poem, yeah. And it's by Julie McConnell. And her company is Cross That Leg Designs that she stitched it under.
So how it reads, a bit of fabric, a needle, and thread are all I need to clear my head. My needle flowing in and out as I follow the charted route. Stitching X's in a row, creating beauty as I go. Relieves my worries, stress, and strife, all a part of this busy life. And so the last verse, she has 2 ways.
She has an alternate ending to it.
And when I'm finished for the day, my worries have all faded away. And my favorite verse, the reason I got this one, is it actually says, and when I'll go to bed, wait, hold on. Here, you gotta put them in order. And when I'm done and off to bed, all thoughts of murder are gone from my head. I love that.
Yeah.
That fits my personality. Great job, Julie. I love this thing. But if you're interested in it, it is on her website. So you can order it, or she has it in her store as well.
And we'll link that down below.
Okay, we will link that below. What else you got? Is that all of our haul?
That is it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I seem surprised, but I shouldn't be.
We got a lot of patterns. Okay.
We're
So we have
doing this earlier than normal, and I'm just like tired today. I get up on Saturday mornings and I stitch and I drink my coffee and I wake up, and Jamie's got me in here doing videos.
We got stuff to do today.
All right, let's do the quilting first, and then we'll do the giveaways.
Yes, we have giveaways, so stay tuned.
You guys, you've been watching my Forevermore quilt for the last over a year.
She lost it already.
I know. I just got piles of stuff over here. So this is the quilt I've been working on. It's by Pam Buddha. Heartspun quilts. I've shown you little blocks for the last over a year. Not only have I finished the top, but I got it on the long arm. I got it quilted. I've got it bound. It is done. And I'm so proud of myself. There's something about doing these Flosstube videos that really pushes you to get things accomplished. So
yep. So we'll go ahead and pause it and we'll show that to you.
Okay, here it is. We'll show it to you a little bit at a time because we can't get it all on the screen. It's 80 by 80. What do I want to say? So the quilting pattern on this, you can't see from there, but it's called Cherries, and excuse me, it came with the program, but it almost looks identical to this red border, to the print and the red border. So that's the middle and the bottom. There's a lot of flying geese in this one. Yeah.
It just looks awesome. Yeah. Let's show the back.
And the back is just a brown.
But if I step forward, you can really see that quilting and what it looks like. So what she's talking about, how it looks like the cherries. And it looks like the cherries in the border. I think it turned out phenomenal.
I love it. And then someone had asked me last week or last video how I do my labels, and this is what I do. I just put it in my embroidery machine, the name of the quilt, my name, and then the year. And then I hand sew it on.
So that's what it looks like.
I'm really, really excited. This thing's big.
Yeah. You're making me do acrobatics over here.
Okay.
Let's get another shot of it. Look at the pretties.
I think that center is just gorgeous.
You gotta tell me what you're doing, woman.
I'm just admiring it on the screen.
I know.
All right, be done.
Okay.
So there it was. I hope you guys liked it because I'm really, really proud of it. I'm more proud that I got it done.
You should be. Absolutely. So we'll move right on into giveaways.
Yeah.
Yes. We did draw the names already, so we'll go through those. So before we dive into those too much, we had you put a number in. This machine's talking over here.
Is it really?
It's like bouncing.
Oh.
We had you put a number specific to the giveaway in the comment below, so we drew based off of those numbers. Our email address is in the description box below. So if you hear your names, shoot us an email, tell us what you want, and we will get them shipped out to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So number 1 was the 2022 Book of Days, and this is only the beginning of April, so you still have a little bit of time to enjoy it.
Yes. So the winner of this goes to Charlo52.
And that is your
YouTube name.
YouTube name, yes.
Good point. These are your YouTube channel names.
Okay. So congratulations, yeah, I can't talk. Congratulations, Charlo.
Yes. So
number two is this the one you're working on?
No, that's one you're working on.
That's the one I'm working on. This is your copy.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Chock Full.
This was a Past the Stash, number 2.
Design.
This goes to Sherry Terry.
Congratulations, Sherry. I love this one.
Number 3.
You're lucky I'm giving this away because it's cute. This is a Dimensions kit.
And this goes to Mary Lynn Lucas.
Congratulations, Mary. Or Mary Lynn. Okay, these are
4 charts.
4 different books.
Got them.
So many memories. I can't read backwards.
That's okay. So this package, number 4, goes to Debbie Reynolds.
Congratulations, Debbie.
Number 5.
Number 5 is this Mill Hill kitchen collection kit, and then the little button.
Those are cute
I
buttons.
think they are too.
Yes. And those would work really good. You could either do them as a finish for a cross stitch, or you can attach a little string and they could be a pole for your project bags or something like that, zipper pulls.
Yeah. So the kit includes, I guess it doesn't matter now because you've already won it. So even weave fabric, the buttons, leather style cord, thread, and needles. So it looks like a complete kit.
Yep. And this goes to Pam Miller.
Congratulations, Pam.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Four Seasons Chairs, a Jan Lynn kit.
And this goes to Sherry MacArthur.
Congratulations, Sherry.
Number 7.
Hometown Collection. Sunflower. Pretty little sunflower.
This is also a kit. And this goes to Faith Matter.
Congratulations, Faith.
And number 8
is a candle wicking kit.
So this is actually a stamped kit with, it includes the lace and all the floss for it too. This goes to, I'm not sure if it's Jamie or Jne.
Congratulations.
Number 9
is 2 punch needle kits.
For somebody who doesn't like wrestling, you're wrestling a lot.
I know, I need to stop that. That's because I can't read them.
So why are you the ones doing it?
I don't know.
This is
Brenda Gervais.
From With a Needle and Thread, punch needle. It includes the muslin as well, and it's pre-printed. And this goes to Whitney Lab, Labbe.
Congratulations, Whitney.
Number 10
is...
should be all 4 of those.
4 books. 4 more books. I stopped it. Cricket Collection is one of them.
This goes to Nina Alm.
Congratulations, Nina.
And number 11. We had a lot of interest in these. And this was really exciting to see the interest.
Yes.
These are some Save the Stitches that we have. We had a whole pile of them that were donated to us, so we're spreading the love.
And I don't remember how many there were there, like 10 or so.
Something like that. I don't know.
And also, I'm going to include a letter. The anonymous donor of these has since written me a letter and
done some additional research.
And she has a name of where they came from, some of the family members, and I'll just include this in with the giveaway. And I hope you guys, whoever wins, takes the time to maybe look them up, or at least please appreciate them. I know you probably will. But.
So she got those from a local estate auction. So this goes to Jennifer Eads. Eads. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody. We appreciate your guys' interest in the giveaways, and keep it up. We'll get these shipped out as soon as we find out your physical mailing address. Tell us what you want. I forgot to say that earlier. Make sure you tell us where to send these to you, and we'll get them shipped out.
Yeah. Congratulations, all.
Yes. Okay, with that, we just have plans. What's next for us?
I already lost my notes. Oh, you had my notes.
She's kind of out of it today.
I am.
This is not a daughter for sale. This is a mom. Let's get to
it. I want a new mother.
No, never.
Plans. I think I'm going to work a little bit more on my spring stuff, but I want to start moving into summer now.
Okay.
We have that little birdie thing that I want to start, and that's spring, but
yeah, that's a part of my plans also, because we did change colors. I don't remember if you did the same colors I did or not.
I think so, but I don't remember, and I left mine downstairs.
That's okay. So this is what we're starting, is the Scattered Seed samplers, Spring Messenger Pen Keep. And these are the colors we're going to do, and the fabric, which I don't know what it is at this exact moment.
We both thought of it today.
Yeah. Actually, this is, now that I think about it, Picture This Plus Legacy Lugana.
That's pretty.
Probably it's a 32 count. So we'll do that. That's a part of the plans. Easter's within the next 2 weeks, right?
Easter is 2 weeks away, so we're supposed to be doing a video Saturday prior to Easter. We may do it Friday, so stay tuned. It probably was irrelevant for now, but
okay. Our next video, the point more being that our next video might not be on a Saturday. We might film it on Friday, release it on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. That's also around my anniversary too.
It is
So
the day of your anniversary.
the day
The
of my
day.
anniversary.
You guys are kind of getting used to us putting out a video whenever it happens. So
Hey, we've never promised a schedule. We just go for it.
We try.
Yes.
Okay. So follow us on Instagram. I'm at Cornhusker State Stitcher.
And we're done.
Jamie is at Jamie Mickelson. All of which are in the description box below.
Be sure to like the video if you're interested. Subscribe. Click all the things. Click the notification button if you want to get notified when we have a video. Keep adding those comments. We love reading them. Even though I didn't read as many this month or this time, I do
read
read
all.
them. Yes.
I read them all.
Yes, I'll get back to them, I promise.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.